Today's exercise is going to challenge your balance, your core, your coordination. It's going to kick so many things into gear in order for you to just stabilize to do this exercise. You're gonna love it. It is March Madness, and the next exercise is kneeling side kicks. So we did them lying down. They feel much different when you're kneeling. Okay, I'll be going over it with this book, Return to Life. It's in the description box below, and it's your mat manual. So follow along with this book. Joe has pictures, and he goes over each exercise, the setup and the action, and we're gonna go over it together. If you follow along with your own copy, it's the best. And let's just get right into it. Okay. And I will teach you the transition from the leg pull into the side kick kneeling, is how he says it. I learned it as kneeling side kicks, or I changed it to that. It's been a while since I've been certified. Anyways, so he has his pictures, and let's go over it. So take position illustrated. So he's just like this. And his toes are this way, which I'm sure we're going to read about. Kneeling on left knee and support body on left arm, then stretch right leg, knee locked out sideways in straight line with body. Toes pointed forward and downward. Bring right arm backward with hand supporting head, elbow back as far as possible. So you want that to be pushing back in your head against your hand. One thing to note in his picture is he is not in a 90-degree angle with his leg, which is originally how I had learned it. He's actually this way, a little bit at an angle, which my mentor brought to my attention, and it feels a lot better. Pose 3, inhale quickly while swinging right leg backward forcibly as far as possible. So it's an inhale to swing it back. So you're out on the side and you're going straight back. Pose 4, and his leg is quite low here, which is interesting. Pose 4, exhale quickly while swinging right leg forward forcibly as far as possible. So you're using force here and you're swinging with some momentum, which makes it harder to stabilize. So, that usually everything's done with control, but he really wants to challenge your stability and your balance and all that and make everything work harder. So, you can be on your knee and just your leg just kind of going in the wind, and it's not challenging any of that stuff. Okay. And then pose 2. So we went pose 3, pose 4, and now he's going back to pose 2 to explain the other side. So it's the same verbiage, just on the other side, and it's inhale quickly to go back and exhale quickly to go forward. So he's actually starting back, which is different than how I learned it. Because on side kicks, you go forward first, and we just kind of learned it the same, but he's starting backwards first, and I'm sure there's a very good reason for it because he was brilliant. Okay, so repeat the foregoing exercise 4 times with each leg. It's not very many. We did already do side kicks. Now you're doing them again because it's a very important exercise, but you're challenging more or different things. And then caution pose 2, keep head up, elbow back, chest out, and abdomen in. So he does not want your head to droop forward. He does not want you to look at your foot. Keep that in mind. I'm so guilty of that too. Listen, we're all trying to do our best, right? And then keep body rigid, moving legs only. Inhale quickly when swinging legs forcibly forward. Exhale when swinging legs forcibly backward. Okay, now it's reversed. See, this is why it's confusing. I would say try it with both ways and challenge your breath and see which one actually helps you do the exercise to the best of your ability. And then remarks, concentrating on waistline and hips, also exercise for balance and coordination. Okay, so let's do this. And we'll try it with both breaths. I'm going to show you out of the leg pull. So we just did this. And now to go into your side kicks, You bend one knee so that I face you, I'm bending my left, and you push up into your side kicks. And remember, his toes are flexed and his knee is at an angle that way. And then his hand, the fingers face out, hand behind the head, elbow back as much as possible, chest out as much as possible, stomach pulled in as much as possible, and push the head into the hand. And then you lift the leg up. And then, as his verbiage explains in the beginning, you're gonna inhale back. Oh, I gotta scoot this way a little bit. I almost did this on the floor just for this reason. Okay, and then you're gonna exhale back. Oh, inhale back. I inhaled, I just said exhale. Inhale back, exhale forward. Inhale back, exhale forward. Inhale back, exhale forward. Inhale back, exhale forward. Now you'll come back to the side, and to transition to the other side, you come up to his first pose, and then you go on to the other side, hand behind your head. Remember, you can be at a little bit of an angle, and then the leg comes up, and you're gonna inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and then go back to the side, and you'll come on up to get ready for the next exercise. Okay, let's try it with the other breath just to see. So you come onto your side, toes are that way, hand into the head, and let's try inhale forward, exhale back, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more. And up to the other side. I think I liked the first way better. So I didn't really learn this giving breath cues, believe it or not. Lift, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And then you come back. That is exhausting. So yeah, I didn't really learn this with breath cues. This is why if you're a Pilates teacher, you can't learn everything in your initial training. You know, in order to keep your certification going, you have to take a certain amount of continuing ed from that specific certification. I believe in taking continuing ed from all classical Pilates, from people that don't even remember what their certification was, they've been teaching so long, to Ramana-based ones, whoever that it has been doing this a long time, that has seen more bodies, that has been around more stuff, that just, I mean, you could learn something from anybody, even if they haven't been teaching as long as you, because they might have taken continuing ed from someone with something that clicked and stuck that you have not learned yet. So, you know, going off on yet another tangent, just to say, if anybody wants to become a Pilates teacher or is one that's going over this, I suggest you just keep learning as much as possible, and you take what resonates with you and you try different things on different bodies and see what works for certain bodies and what doesn't work. Trial and error, but you still stay within the classical realm. Okay, so modifications. I mean, there's not really. Don't swing your leg as far. Pretty much anybody could do this. You could do it on your forearm to hold yourself up if you have to. Can't, your wrist, whatever, just so you can still get some of that lift and balance going. That would be really the only modification. Otherwise, do it lying down and do the regular side kicks and, you know, work that until you can get up to something. Also, just kind of holding the position for a little bit and coming down. You want to work your strengths to do the exercise the way it was intended to be done. And other exercises can help get you there. So just keep that in mind. Repetition is really key here. I know people like to say classical Pilates is boring. One, we've got a lot of pieces of equipment, but two, even just on the mat, there's a lot of variations. But three, even if it gets boring, this Pilates is more than just trying to look good. I've said this before because, you know, when you have an ailment, you have an issue, and you go to the chiropractor, you go, well, chiropractor too, you go to physical therapy, they give you the same exercises, a couple of them to do for that one specific spot. They're not trying to be creative with you. They're trying to make you do what's going to help you. And just like in a sport, how much repetition do they do? I was a high-level gymnast, and we did handstands every single day. Every single day. We never not did handstands. That is really how you actually get good at something. There are so many pieces to Pilates, and it's so intricate that there's no way that you can do it right unless you repeat, 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 repeat. And when you're constantly trying to chest out, abdomen in, oppositional pull, I need to be standing on this back leg and this front leg, you're not bored, you're concentrating so hard. Really, it just comes from a different mindset, and that mindset has to be learned. Anyways, sorry for all of that. But that was the kneeling side kicks, or the side kicks kneeling, I believe is how he wrote it in the book. I hope you enjoy this. If you have any questions, ask me in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I will see you tomorrow for the next exercise. Have a great day, you guys. Bye.